Speer proudly shows off her Medal of Courage. She's the only civilian at UCLA Emergency Services ever to get it.
This is not an honor that I would ever expect to get, and it's extremely cool, and I like showing it to people because it's not something I ever thought I would own.
Brittany is an EMT on the UCLA campus, and she was at the concert in Las Vegas with her parents and friends when the shooting started.
Like I told everyone, it was the most fun weekend of my life that ended in the most terrifying night of my life.
Her father was shot in the lower back.
Suddenly, I feel the very slicing, burning sensation in my back, and I scream, "I've been hit!"
The family was able to get out, and despite the danger, Brittany used her EMT training to set up a triage area and treated a number of people.
I didn't know if there was a threat, if the threat was still active. I knew that I hadn't heard shots in a while, so I didn't really think about my own safety at that time. I was just thinking about the safety of others.
And that's why she received the medal, Bravery and Poise Under Fire. The UCLA EMS service is unique in that it is run almost entirely by students.
There are student employees that are pre-med, so most of them will go off to medical school. Others will become firefighters, police officers, and the such.
And that's just her. She just jumps in, does what she does, and it's done, and we don't talk about it. But as a father, oh boy, couldn't be more proud of her.
Brittany graduated from UCLA in June with a degree in biology. She's looking forward to a career in medicine and is now applying to become a physician's assistant.
So I graduated on Thursday the 21st. It was my second day out on the streets and field training. We heard the call came out. We didn't have much details. We heard that it was in the festival, then outside the festival, then at the Mandalay Bay. And we got out of the vehicle at Las Vegas Boulevard and Mandalay Bay Drive. And we got out of the vehicles in just a rain of gunfire. It was just literally raining gunfire. All you could see around us was the sidewalk and the blacktop in the road just poofing with bullets hitting it. That was coming from Mandalay Bay and up high somewhere, but we were just trying to figure out exactly where they were coming from. And in the midst of that, we were able to pull all the gunfire off of the crowd onto us. So that gave an opportunity to give other people inside to get out and everything. So I got hit. It hit me through the back of the shoulder. It blew out my bicep. It went in my chest and down my rib cage. I didn't know I got hit. I just felt my arm go completely limp like a noodle. Obviously, I never would have thought this would have happened, but in case it would happen, this is what I signed up for. I want to be there to help anybody who needs it in case a situation like this does happen. I want to be there to stop the threat and help people that need it. As soon as I get better, I'm ready to go back.
Brady, he was a second-day officer. You know, he was 2 days out of the academy, and we find ourselves in the middle of an active shooter under a barrage of gunfire.
First thing you hear is coming down the street, you just hear the sounds of the gunfire.
Somebody in the CP, can you tell me where it's coming from?
The plan was to set up a strike team to go in and find the guy. But as soon as we got out of the car, he focused all his fire on us. It was just all around you, just felt like it was coming from everywhere. Top, down, left, right, it just felt like it was coming from everywhere.
He looks over at me and he says, you know, where's it coming from? And he kind of pops his head up a little bit. And at that moment, he took a round.
I got shot! All right! I got shot! Where? All right, move! We got casualty!
One of the rounds came and hit me in the back of my shoulder, went through my arm, out my bicep area, went into my chest and shot down my body.
We need to get to medical.
I knew he needed medical attention. I didn't know how bad it was. There was really no option. You know, at that time, that kid, that was my only priority. But we started moving north on the boulevard, and I started pushing him in front of me as much as I could.
As we're running down the street, the guy took his fire on the two of us running down the street still, so as we're running, he's still shooting at us.
By redirecting that fire off that crowd, we guaranteed we saved lives.
I didn't know I was hitting the chest, and he saw I was, so he knew he had to get me to medical immediately.
I gotta get you the ambulance.
At that point, it changed everything. It was a matter of minutes. My absolute focus was on Brady at that point. I mean, there was nothing else for me to do. You know, I looked across the street and I could see a couple patrol vehicles. And I started pushing Brady across the street. I took somebody's car.
I'm taking this car!
We hit the freeway and we were at UMC within minutes. But it felt like I was driving to Utah, and I couldn't allow him to lose consciousness, so I started asking him about his life, you know, his family, his girlfriends, his pets, anything I could do to get him talking.
How many girlfriends you got, bro? Only one? She's sexy? Yeah, she is. Right on. What is Jordan like?
And I was fortunate with Brady. You know, he's a tough kid. He's one of these people that have a long career, and he's going to do something amazing in his career. And hopefully this is the worst thing that ever happens to him. You get that out of the way at day 2, that's fantastic. I mean, he showed a lot of heart that night, a lot of heart, and you can't teach that to somebody. His parents did a great job with him. I think the hardest part about the whole thing is just the fact that it happened. And you've got to be willing to give everything to make sure that even if you don't go home, somebody else does.
Everyone coming together and jumping in and doing a part, and the way the community came together afterwards, and all the outreach and the support everyone gave the following days and weeks and months afterwards. I mean, I grew up in Vegas, and it's cool to see how such a big place can come together and be one.
Control 3 Mary, we need the boulevard shut down north and southbound. Russell Road, Flamingo. I'm down! I got shot! Alright! I got shot! Where? My arm! Alright, move! We got a casualty! Go! Come on, move! Down! Let me see. Where's yours? My back arm, my right arm. All right. Get to my back. Relax. Where's your tourniquet? Back. Control 3 Mary, we got an officer shot. Mandalay Bay northbound. Right outside Route 91 at the south end. We need to move you. We need to get to medical. Get up that bus. Come on. Move. Come here. You're okay. Keep moving. You're okay. Come on. Get to that car. Right here. Sit down. Where's that? Tourniquet. Right there. It's your arm. I gotta get you to the ambulance. Yo! I need your car. What? I need your f***ing car. You're shot. Put the tourniquet on. Get him in the car. Give me the keys. This ain't my car. I'm taking this car. Control 3 Marion, we're out UMC. One officer shot. UMC trauma.
Any advice who was shot?
What's your P number? 15280. Talk to me. Keep talking to me. Tell me stuff. We're getting there. Tell me your name.
Brady.
Last name, Brady.
Good.
Where you from, Brady?
Las Vegas.
You got animals?
Yeah, horses.
Horses? What are your horses' names?
Jimmy.
How many girlfriends you got, bro? Only one?
Her name's Jordan.
She's sexy?
Yeah, she is.
Right on. What is Jordan like, Brady?
She likes me.
All right. Tell me something else, Brady. Tell me something I don't know. You like being a cop?
I do.
You love this shit?
The best.
This is why we do it, right?
That's right, baby.
You want to know something, Brady?
Let's do it.
I'm a little jealous you caught that round, and I didn't, my brother. I'm proud of you. Your dad proud of you, brother?
He is.
We're going to call your dad as soon as we get a chance, all right?
All right, man.
It's just a thing, right? It's a flesh wound, Brady. Flesh wound. This is a f***ing war story, homie. I got you.